Alrighty, I think we could proceed then. Yeah, in that case, let's. You can now switch over to the lovely cams that we got of both of our contestants. They're now choosing their weapons, which is super cool. Spanners is doing a one hit. Mac is doing just a standard. They're both doing spawn lock, so this is going to be very interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going down right now. We're watching them choose their weapons. We also got the watch party on the bottom left, which is super cool. Say hello or heyo to those people. They're all just down there. So that's really cool. Just have a nice fair amount of people in there. And yeah, this is gonna be great. These guys done choosing their weapons? Nope. Man. So from what I've been painting this whole run out to be, it's not gonna be normal. You guys will figure that out soon. But yeah, it's let's see what they start off with. It seems like Mac wants to start off with a nice with a good shoddy, and then Spanners. Spanners all good? Yeah, he already is all set too.
Yeah, gold 1911 with extended mags.
Okay. Well,
fantastic.
Right before we start, or as we're starting actually, because they're gonna get the message any second. I'd like to introduce our two lovely guests here today. Take it away, fellas.
Greetings and welcome to the final round of the First to Worst Take and Hold tournament, hosted by myself, Jedit, and my co-host, Anton.
Hello! All right, go for it.
Alrighty, Max rolling around with a shoddy. I'm not sure if that's the 870. I can't ever identify these pumps, and the extended mag golden 1911. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's the Express 870. Oh,
Express 870. Got the nice polymer stock and 4 on it. See what our opening rolls are at. We are starting on seed 2. Cursed Ladder Room or Orange Room will be the opening, and boy do I hate this one. There's going to be a lot of headaches early on in this. Where are these openings? So no good ammo rolls on Spanner side that I see, and slugs coming in for Mac, and another shotgun. What's he pulling on that one? I'm so bad with those pumps. They're just all pump shotguns to me.
That's the 590.
The 590.
Looks like for pistol backup on Spanners, we had a revolver, but I didn't catch it fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
On what he's got there. Personally, I would be far more going for Spanners loadout. Personally,
Spanner's already in first hold, running right for it. Decent cover, holding up high, and I think the capacity on that 1911 is going to do him a lot of favors. Mac also choosing a high side here. Got buckshot loaded. Can't quite tell. Looks like number 2. It looks like he has a 330 or what's that 636 stealth is what Spanner may have picked up.
Yep. Absolutely love that revolver.
Spanner's right through the opening hold. No problem at all. Well, he moves quick. Armswinger will do that. Node's coming up for Mac. Quick clear. Statics are gone. Shotgun's perfect for that. Moving on to second supplies already. Oh. What a rough roll. That stupid 3-shot. Oh, no, I hate it. I hate it. I will restart with that every time.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I get that. One wonders exactly what the market for that was in real life.
Yeah, not quite. Not quite for me.
Probably causing trouble.
Yeah, more than anything else. I think it was a single shot 20 gauge with Dragon's Breath. A lot of odd shotguns coming out to help these 870s that got around in a 590. Boy, he's just flying through that map. I can't even keep up. How do they move? No ladder pops to come up. Clear and hold for Mac. Spanner's taking his time peeking around. Spanners is on that one hit, so he has to be a little bit careful when he's taking those corners. But it looks like he's clear. They're on T-Hall for the second hold. Not too bad. The hallways tend to be quite easy. The nodes are right near you, no matter what. Melee finish for Mac.
I think possibly in a future tournament we should consider instituting style points, just like judges' prerogative, just for a couple. Encourage folk.
Absolutely. Reloads first on the list. And executions got to be up there high.
Shotguns galore, baby.
So many shotguns.
I did just everything. Dual pumps. Who would guess? Now, if he does the actual Terminator reload on both, I'll give him... I'm going to find a way. Putter, can I give him extra points for that? Everybody's rolling shotgun, then he gets a Taz.
Oh.
That is
Oh, my.
less than ideal.
Max pulling hold 2 already.
Well, they're
And
definitely
doesn't
going to get a workout.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be quite so cautious, so we're probably going to see Mac roll through these a lot quicker. And that 590, you get a free sight off of that too. So that comes in handy way down the road. That clear. Perfect.
And I think if memory serves, it's actually the highest capacity of all the pumps. So,
Right. I catch myself on that one not loading enough because I immediately assume that it's like a 5+1 because most of the others seem to fall into that category or less. All right, hardens up for spanners. Good on the first, knocking the other Sosigs down. Getting up nice and close to clear those last. Only needs 1 mag to get through it.
beautiful. Just beautiful.
Advancing to next system layer.
Max taking out those before they're even coming around the corner almost. I think he actually pulled the shotgun behind him there to make sure that the Sosigs were dead while keeping his eyes on where the nodes were going to spawn. He ripped 2 shots without looking where he was actually firing. Spanner's still making sure... Yeah, exactly. Spanner's making sure nobody's able to get in. If you control the hold, you don't have to worry about it being too lethal. Still not so bad early on, and that 45 is going to do good work. Mac clears second wave, no problem. Cleaning up his mags. Spanner's still waiting to get through. So that gold 1911, Anton, that has been in for quite some while at this point, right? That is one of the older guns in H3.
Yep. Basically, it was part of the first pack of firearm models that I got by which was by Tim from Chamfer Zone, who did just a beautiful gun pack and really one of the most prominent sort of tutorial for making next gen weapons. His tutorials actually put many of the weapon artists who have ended up making guns that have gone into the game probably cut their teeth on that. So he has contributed to this game and the community of folk who make 3D guns in numerous ways. So
Nice.
big shout out to Tim.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, rolling for some better buck from Mac. Doesn't seem to take it. Spanners gets a 3-point SMG. I am always happy to see that this early.
And I might come back for the SMG.
Considering it,
Just
he has a
blow by
shield
that
wall.
guard.
Yeah, doesn't even care apparently. Ooh, 2-point bolt. Rerolls for a 5-point mag-fed shotgun. He's got plenty of points to spend here, but not making the decision yet. Banner's going down into pit.
I can never turn down the 5-point mag-fed shotgun point personally. But
I'm
then
not
again, these guys can fire their pumps just as fast, so it's probably a different decision, a different logic for him.
Right. Yeah, I personally always seem to roll some of the worst ones, so I think the pump mag fed is in that category, which just always seems to be the one that I get, so it doesn't matter. A little bit of a faster reload, but... Oh my. Spanner's still taking that 1911 to carry everything here, even down the long hallway, and not really having any issues with it.
There's another one.
Which blows me away, because I'm not so sure about the zeroing on the sights of that gun.
Considering its age, yes. The 45 deviation probably just makes up for it, and it's right on the dot all the time. Still just moving. I don't know if we have supply points to catch yet. I know that there are some decisions that need to be made. Yep, one more supply from Spanners at least. As he clears. Max onto the hold itself. Has to back off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going back for that.
Just being safe, he is on standard.
The most exciting stream. Watching a man run
Wow.
through empty hallways.
All right, so he is choosing to go. Mac is starting his hold 3, so he's in blue pillar, which I tend to like to hold on the bottom side. I don't know why, but it gives you a nice.
Really?
Yeah, I always hold bottom stairs. I'm not sure why. It must be the Sosig pathing that really helps me out, but I've always had best luck there. Spanners rolls in MP7.
Yeah.
Looks like
Nice.
fantastic.
Especially if you can get some API for that.
That will take you to hold 5, no problem. Nice easy clear from Mac on those hardens. The shotgun will be reliable the whole way through here. The only thing that MP7 really needs other than those API is just a sight. I really struggle with those irons.
Well, it isn't just the irons, but it's also just the vertical offset for them is so tight. You need to get a bit of elevation to make it cleaner to use.
Right. Yeah, Max holding top of stairs here. Making sure those Sosigs aren't even able to get in.
Take that hold.
Oh, and they're lighting on fire, so Spanners already has the API.
Oof. Good
Goodness.
rolls.
Absolutely.
Although in his case, he's playing one hit, which the problem with API is that you oftentimes don't get that instantaneous drop, sort of thing, because of
Right.
the overpen, especially if you just hit them in the meat. So we'll see how that. Ooh, bam! Punches right in.
Extra shot from Mac needed to clear those swarms, but got it taken care of quickly. Spanners starting. So I've noticed there's no 20-round mag in for the MP7. Were you really doing a lot of varied mag sizes that early on in H3?
Nope, but that one, I think that one just came only with the full length one. I should put that one on the list though, because it wouldn't be that difficult to actually just post modify the model and have it look reasonable. Although that would then just give another reason for all of you to curse my name when you get the smaller of the two mags in this. So
I know that's what you live for. So
absolutely.
both contestants seem to have good weapons and setups to deal with the shield Sosigs here in hold 3, which can really be a pain if you don't roll something that's accurate or spammable. Pulling out the M9A3 to get those recursives done, Mac, nice and clean.
Grenades. That's how this run ends. I think one more win.
Yeah, actually, what's Spanner gonna use for those?
Yeah. He just drops to single and hopes that he can be efficient with those low-profile MP7 sights, but
One from
no, he still has that 1911. I believe he's got the mag spawn locked. Max moving right along. He's going to be preparing for the basement, yellow hallway, for hold 4. Like I said, he's just going to go quickly through this. A little bit of excitement.
He's still got someone coming up behind him. He should watch out.
Oh my.
Or in front of him now.
Yeah. Keeping that MP7 fed for sure. It's interesting that everything's kind of boiled down to these spawn locked ones because of the enemy count, which is what makes it harder more than anything else. A lot of what the limited ammos have been is the nodes aren't as challenging as what they seem to have been before. So the meta for all of that seems to be the one-hit spawn lock is now the cool tough thing to do. I remember whenever it was just one-hit limited ammo. Huh, nice clean first recursive there, and the second one's down quick. That 1911 still doing work for Spanners. Rerolling.
Ooh.
6-point battle.
Mm.
Low mag capacity.
Yeah.
It's Spawn lock is not such a bad thing. I've been yelled at by
Close one.
chatters
Ooh,
quite often
of course,
because
of
of it,
course.
but he's got that sight from the 590 to throw on there. I wouldn't consider that a total loss. But
Definitely not ideal, though.
no, not at all. I stay away from that category entirely.
Okay.
Where are we at? Up on...
Basically, don't need.
Okay, so probably just going to stick with that API for that MP7 the rest of the way through. Interesting to see what ammo
Unless I see a
he rolls and gets through with Mac
I'm gonna go for
on that. Is that 14 or is that the 1A? I can't...
Yeah, that's the 1A. So
Okay.
that's semi only. You know, it's more compact, but those are just not terribly fast to reload. Ooh, I didn't catch what he got.
No. Oh, it looks like white
Oh.
tips. So,
Yep, that'll do. That helped salvage that a bit.
yeah.
roll the rifle.
He now has something to deal with those round unders.
Couldn't have it any.
Oh,
Banner's going for a suppressor.
interesting.
Mac rolling past all of the guards in yellow hallway. Down here in the basement. A nade going off a little bit late. And they are not waiting to push him. First wave's cleared of Sosigs. So we're starting to get into the everybody's favorite, the Agiles.
I'm so glad you've all appreciated those.
They're so bad, so terrible. Red Room and Agiles on hold 5 have been the bane of a lot of us in this tournament.
I can't imagine.
Mac
Well,
clearing-
I've still got 4 spare values in the enum that defines those encryptions. So as well as like audio for the narrator. So I've got space to make 4 more, even more terrible things for y'all.
we all wait with
Maybe I
very
This is just
nasty words under our breath whenever they end up in game.
something.
We'll have to give some negative feedback during the alpha. Mac's still just dominating with that 590. Taking a couple hits, no big deal though. Spanner's starting hold now. He's actually keeping up pace-wise a little bit more than I was expecting for a one hit. But
Yeah, I would have expected a bit more cautious play, but
I think the MP7's leading to that a good bit. Can be quite impressive. Just needs a sight. Mac clearing second. I can't even... He's getting those cleared before I'm even seeing them on screen almost. There's the recursives up for Spanners. Clean on the first. Second was around the corner. Bit of a reset there. Oh, those tiny irons.
Get out of here.
Nades? I'm not sure if that was a Sosig nade he had or if he had picked one up. Looks like it had quite a long fuse on there. That might be a Sosig one he threw. That API doing work. Yeah, I'd say that M1A was worth it with those.
yeah,
APIs we
absolutely.
got.
With just FMJ, I find that it's I'm always going to be one shot short dealing with a wave. But then again, I'm terrible at this compared to these two. My goodness.
Agiles are up for Mac. Chasing the first. Missing a few shots. That extra capacity could come in handy here. Doesn't have to reload. Decent clear.
Wow.
Just had to chase a little.
Yeah, keeping that buck ended up actually really helping out there. So
Yeah. A buck I just find to be useful the entire way through. Spanners getting through the stealth nodes without too much issue. This is one of the easier hallways. The lighting really can be detrimental, especially I found on modded maps. There's some you just can't see those things. But the colored hallways, they seem to show up a little bit easier. Max moving along and just shoving Sosigs out of the supply room.
brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Goodness. Oh. Banner's bending. They're coming out of that far corner. MP7. Still holding. Max nice and patient, waiting for the Sosig to roll over so he can hit that meat in the back with that buck. Again, still just that shotgun is the whole way through for him.
Ooh.
I'm interested to see how Spanners is going to handle these agiles here with an MP7. Really quick clear on the first. Nabs 2 of them absolutely one after the other. Lasered. Not even a problem.
Data extracted.
All right.
That is going to be a serious point bump.
Yeah, that was a very good clear. Mac had a lot more of a chase on there.
That was hold 4.
All right, so we've got supplies to check for our final rolls. 12 point. MGL rolled away. He's going to waste 2 on rerolls.
Oh,
The old count. If I could make an on-stream request, could we get some 5, like something to break up those points on there? Because every time I have to sit there and count across, man,
Go away.
it's bad.
yep. I will. Oh, it's going in the notebook right now. 5 point hash mark on object shop.
There we go. See,
Boom.
we're helpful. We're improving as well.
Fantastic.
Mac going for an 11-point scar with drum mag.
There
Saving
we
up
go.
for the big boy. You can go ahead and throw that in the garbage, in my opinion, that M1A, and just live.
Oh, did he
that.
not have a recycler in that point?
And it did not appear so. There we go. So, worst case scenario, he can just recycle that API manually into that
Good.
drum mag. It would take a little bit, but if he rolls hollow points or something and doesn't want them,
Yeah.
nice to keep those around for that option. Regen weenie, Spanners. Didn't like the roll, so just ate it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that he already had 2 invulnerability ones there.
Yeah, ready to go. They're just the way to run this last hold, especially with it being Red Room. The Agiles, you have to focus on one or the other, the Agiles or the Sosigs. Otherwise, your score is going to tank. And yeah, it's going to tank or you're going to die. And those shields, everybody just runs them now. Even I've started using them, and I've been anti-power-ups since the day they went into Take and Hold.
I'm so glad to hear that the meta has finally shifted over to the most powerful tool that I have provided. So, good to hear. I guess that all it took was just making the encryptions hard enough.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, the Agiles did it, yep. I still hate them more than the regenerative. Mac getting pushed a bit here, but shouldn't be an issue.
Oof.
Banner's starting the final hold. Still living with that MP7. No sight, API. Mac's doing some inventory management. So the one hit is ahead of the standard health at the moment.
That's just wild to me. I can't believe the range of engagements he's taken with an MP7.
Yep. The whole range. Oh, wow. How is he hitting those the whole way down? He's not even aiming down sights. What's he doing? He has, like,
Wow.
the little bit of tracer that comes off those API. With that fire rate, you just have an impromptu laser on that thing. And he's controlling his bursts very well. So good. Interesting hold point here. Only able to see 2 entrances, but still completely guarded from the rest that are coming in. And Max over here.
I
Go
always
ahead.
hold this on this side.
Yeah, I've never found a spot that I'm happy with in red. I just die everywhere. Mac is loading that drum up with that API manually, so he must not have gotten a great roll.
Banner's currently playing on stealth, I think? Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah,
it.
he's invisible. He's ghosted at the moment.
And how long do these power-ups actually last? Is it a set time
30,
for all of them?
any timed one, when it's a full power one, which is what they are, and Take and Hold is 30 seconds.
Okay.
So in Rot Wieners, it depends on the markings that are on it, whether you're getting sort of low, mid, high.
Right. So he's on to shield. Had to pull a reload, chasing these nodes a little bit. That one was a bit far away, but still got a good time. Max still doing the last bit of loading that 50-round drum with that 7.6251 by hand, but it will help out in the end.
Yep, I'd probably do the same thing. Just no reason to
Take the chance.
Yep.
Even FMJ, say hits the gas mask in the wrong spot, and Banner's still able to control most of this map from that corner.
Yeah, he is just wrecking this point.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do this.
Going for the last shield weenie. So,
Mac pulling his pants up, getting ready for the last hold. I'm glad they're offset like this. Allows us to focus a little better.
All right.
Right. Up, here we go.
a little bit of a miss towards the end, but no take it out, and Spanner's first run is done. Score coming in
Wow.
135, 632. We'll have to see what the multiplier is for that. Now, Mac, start and hold. Ready for nodes up. Stealths.
Oh, he doesn't have a sight for the,
Yeah.
for the 17, which the bore offset with how high the sights are. I always mess it up with the 17 because of that.
He still has that sight sitting on his 590. So I don't know if he wants it on there or if it's just I do it all the time. It's married to that gun and you forget about it because it's on your shoulder.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that's the one downside to those scars is they don't come with a sight and they're exponentially better with them.
Amusingly, probably the single biggest real life complaint with that platform is the amount that you just like wreck your hand slamming against your optic, racking that incredibly short bolt handle. So I've done it every single time I've fired one.
Oh, there we
So-
go. Okay, there's the shotgun switch out for the Agiles. That's why he
Get
kept
it?
that sight on there. Missed a couple shots on the first, clean for the rest. I think Spanner's just going to take this with that being a one hit, though. I'm not sure there's
Yeah, you
anything
think
that
it-
Mac can really do.
Yeah, you think he's gonna go one hit for his second or drop back down to have a chiller run?
I don't. That's probably going to be a game time decision whenever they talk about what they do next, because that's a tough choice. He's going to be behind. Mac's going to be behind at this point, and yeah, interesting that those aren't decisions you have to make in the middle. But now that we have this tournament setting, there's this whole other level to this that's coming out of it. I would go. I'd feel pressured to go one hit. I'd have to do it.
Yep, go big or go home.
Yep.
You know, especially because they're both going to be warmed up at this point. So
Yep. Max blowing some cover out of that corner. Probably just for some better sight on the node itself.
took a hit there.
There goes his shield weenie. Just waiting for that regen to pop up. Saying hello to the round enders.
There we go. Oh.
Rough on that wall one. Oh! I think he ate that shield weenie just a little too soon.
Okay.
Just a bit
I
too
guess.
soon.
Oh, rough. And that's why I hate the irons on the 17. Is you consistently
All right.
hit low.
Yep. Yep. Definitely think it would have been a
okay,
better decision to
cool.
drop that tube sight on that 590 over, but that's round one out of the way. Spanner's just an amazing pace.
Yep. 3 cheers to that. Yeah, I'm curious what the score is after the multiplier. If the folks
I would
were
love to tell you guys that.
okay.
So we already got our all of our stuff set up. The moderators are going to be breaking it to them shortly, what they're going to have to do, and about the 10-minute break that we're about to have between rounds.
Fantastic.
So, Spanners,
You
even
mean
if
10-minute
Mac,
hot dog break?
hell yes, 100%. So, Spanners, even if Mac did win his spawn lock, was going to lose that round. Because, of course, his score is amplified so high because of that one-hit completion. So, he scored a 135, 632 Spanners. He scored that much as a base or as the final score in Take and Hold. But with the multipliers, it's 100K, or 169K 540. So he's got a really high score. And Mac scored 122, 816. With the multipliers, it's 128, 958, or 956.6 or 0.8. Yeah. So we got so Spanners is the winner of this round. They're now going to be moving on to seed 8, which is very, very easy. It's probably like one of the easiest seeds. The only problem is that there's a red room on hold 5 or hold 3. But other than that, it should be easy peasy. This whole seed is pretty much a scoring seed. So we'll see what both of our contestants here are going to be able to pull off this next round.